Hello students, in this session let us understand about the nature of group. As we all know, group work is a method of social work which induce individuals to come together with a common purpose and work more effectively to overcome individual as well as group and community challenges. So in this video, let us understand nature of the group, types of the groups, and different types of groups that are found in the community. Oxford Dictionary says that group is a number of people or things that are located, gathered, or classed together. So, group work is a method of social work which help individuals to enhance their social functioning through purposeful group experiences and cope more effectively with their personal, group, and community problems. So, group method or group work is a process where people come together with common interest, work together to overcome their individual or group or community challenges. So, social practice with groups builds on the important impact on groups, on individuals, and utilizes group processes to accomplish individual and group goals. Now let us understand the nature of the group. Generally, the groups are based on the common habits, ideas, attitudes, wishes, problems, challenges, etc. So a group is sum total of the behavior of its members. Group has a life history, tradition, symbol, objectives of its own, which stand for all its members as distinguished from the individuals. It has group mind in group person. It is a set of common patterns of interaction which results in group behavior. Members do not follow the leader like a sheep, but members help one another express divergent ideas about the objectives. So the group objectives may provide direction to the members of the group, and thereby the main goals, the common objectives can be accomplished through group effort. Now, let us understand how groups are formed in the villages at the community level. Generally, there are number of factors which lead to the emergence of a group. Physiological kinship, relationship, father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, grandchildren. So groups are formed. Marriage, religion, common language, neighborliness, occupation, people belonging to the same occupation come together. Maybe the teachers, maybe the students, maybe the auto drivers, maybe the farmers, they come together. Attachment to some association, maybe to the college. I am the student of a college, or I am a member of a Rotary Club or JC or youth club, etc. Common danger. See, when the villages are hit by corona now, the people in the villages have come together to protect themselves. Mutual aid, etc., are the common factors which induce the formation or emergence of groups. Let us understand different types of groups. Broadly, we can classify groups into primary groups and secondary groups, or formal groups and informal groups. or transitory groups or permanent groups, voluntary groups and involuntary groups. Let us understand one by one. Broadly, groups are classified into primary and secondary groups. Primary social groups are those in which there is intimate face-to-face interaction, involvement of large portion of one's personality, and definite we feeling on the part of the members. This is the most important social group in which community workers work. Good examples of primary social groups are families, neighborhoods, friendship circles, etc. On the other hand, the secondary group is a larger and more formal, sophisticated, and indirect in its contact. Trade unions, political groups are the examples of secondary groups. Groups may be formal and informal groups. Formal groups are trade associations which have membership roll, a constitution, bylaws, procedures for electing office bearers, membership fee, etc. On the other hand, informal groups do not have such a degree of institutionalism. There is no such hard and fast rules. There may be formalities which may not be written. There may be bylaws which may not be written. There may not be a clear constitution. For example, the youth in the evening they come together for playing. Naturally, they form a group. Unknowingly, they form a group. So there is no formality as such. Groups may be voluntary and involuntary. Voluntary groups are those where one has become a member by his choice. You become a member of a cooperative society, you become a member of a youth club or self-help group, or it may be an association. See, it is all voluntary. You become a member of a old student association. It's all voluntary. There are certain basic groups which are involuntary. There is no choice. You have to become. For example, family. You are a member of a family. You cannot say, I'm not a member of a family. I will not be. Neighborhood, community, caste, religion, race. All these things are involuntary groups that are found in the villages or at the community level. Now let us understand what are the different types of communities or different types of groups that are found in rural communities. Households. It includes the members of the family and other people who may reside to assist in farming, in household activities. The best way is to start with the smaller households. A community worker aspire to bring desirable changes in the behavior complex of the people should begin his activity from family, from household. Number two, the second important type of group that is found at the community level is neighborhood. Households generally are in clusters. The proximity of the families, the households, they live in very close proximity. So there will be neighborhoodness, my neighbor. So naturally, you will have interaction. You feel like they are living in our area. So interaction among families is more as they share many things like common source of water, road, light, land, etc., which compel them to live together for their own benefit. Groups may be informal groups. People with common interests remain together for longer time. They are called informal groups. Maybe the Yuvaka mandals, Mahila mandals, self-help groups. They are all informal groups. So they live together or they work together, they come together and keep together, work together. So informal groups at the villages, or groups may be formal groups. You become the member of a panchayat or a cooperative society. They are all formal groups, right? So extension worker or community worker has to work with informal groups as well as formal groups. Family group. It is a basic social unit, one of the oldest uh, type of group that is found is family. The oldest member of the family will automatically be the leader or head of the family. Generally, his decisions are final. Any change to be brought about must have his consent, generally in the families. Religion. Religion is an important type of group that is found at the community level. The significance of religious structures for extension work is that people assembled for such festivals may be used to impart new knowledge or skill by organizing exhibitions. It is very easy and convenient to convince the people through their religious leaders, because people are very religious, so they listen to their religious leaders. Through so a extension worker can use religious group as a group to bring transformation through religious leaders. So in this session, we have understood what is group, what are the types of groups, and what are the common groups that are found in the community level or in the villages. Thank you very much.